the other team on the side of that, and that is the LA Chargers. The other team that lost to the Kansas City Chiefs last night were the LA Chargers. The LA Chargers now are 8-5 on the season. They have been on the wrong side of these one-score games for the Kansas City Chiefs not once but twice so far this season. So when I ask this question, I want you guys to think logically. Think maturely, right? Can the Chargers actually compete in the AFC playoffs? Can they actually go into the playoff picture and compete, winning a game, making a division championship run? Can they actually compete? And if you look at the Chargers right now, they dropped to the 6th spot in the AFC playoff race. They do right now have a 90% chance of making it. But on the flip side of that coin, they are 1-4 versus playoff teams this season. 1-4 versus playoff games or playoff teams this season. They do have 2 games left versus playoff teams. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week and then the Denver Broncos the following weeks. The LA Chargers are built to win in the playoffs. They have a really good defense, and they like to run the ball, and they like to beat you up / overpower you on both sides of the ball. However, the running backs are the issue in Los Angeles right now. I do like Gus Edwards, but he is not the workhorse like J.K. Dobbins is. I like what the Chargers are trying to do with throwing the balls to the backs out of the backfield, but guess what? Those backs cannot catch the ball. As I do think the Chargers will be a team that you don't want to play 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years down the road. This year, guys, they are not a competitive team in the playoffs. It's simple as that. They're not a competitive team. If the playoffs were to start today, they would be the 6th place seed, and they would be playing the Houston Texans. The Texans are probably going to rock all over them. Even though C.J. Stroud has not thrown a second half touchdown since week 6, Texans are still pretty good. Do you guys think that the LA Chargers can compete in the AFC playoffs? Alpha Rob says, no, the Chargers can't. They don't have enough offense. Since J.K. Dobbins has gone down, like Alpha Rob, I think you are correct. I think since he has gone down, that has pretty much put a big wrench in what they want to do. Josh Olson says, I think the Ravens are going to surprise a lot of people in the postseason. I don't disagree with you, Josh, but on the same level, a lot of people have the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. So the reason why we're not talking about the Ravens right now is because they are on a 2-game losing streak. Is it 2-game losing streak? And they didn't play last week. So we will be probably talking a lot of Ravens coming up, right? And Alpha Rob says, so far they have gone cold weather teams in the playoffs. Kansas City, Buff, Pittsburgh, and Baltimore. I don't know what you're trying to say there, but okay. Okay. Now let's move on to the Buffalo Bills.